guys, John here, and today I'm looking at the Klein Modbox. This thing is a beast and it really stands out. The bright orange colour makes it quite unique in the market, and it is a market. The Toolbox game is very, very crowded. There's loads and loads of options, but they all have something interesting and quirky about them, or at least most of them do, and Klein Modbox is no different. There's some really cool features about this bright orange beastie thing, which I want to show you. I've had a bit of time with it now. I've had this actually for about 6 months, and I've not used it in anger. I've not had it out on a job site, but I've had time to properly look around it, pick out my top 5 features, things I really like about it, some positive stuff to talk about, and a couple of niggles as well, a couple of complaints. But let's get into it. Top 5 features, starting with number 5. So the first couple of features I want to show you are some novel, quirky things I've not really seen before on another system, and they're all in the triple stack. This is like the standard triple offering that you'd get, the main retail offering of Klein. And the first feature is on the top of each of the boxes, they've got a tape measure built in. Now this is standard, or well, it's imperial, or standard as the Americans call it. So it's not as useful to us Brits, but it's a nice little addition, and they've got that on the top of all of the boxes. They say it's for conduit, so I've got a piece here, and you can see it holds it nice and square, and it would be easier to mark things up, or a bit of trunking and stuff. So I like that as a feature. And on the back, another great thing that they've added is like long level storage. So a few of these systems, Tough Built, Flex, they have accessories you can buy and then kind of put a long level on the side. Klein have built it in. So here you go, I've got a long level here, and you can see it slots down through that little gap there, and then there's a little tray in the bottom, and then they've offset the handle. So no matter what height you have the handle at, and no matter how long your level is, it's not in the way. They've also got some narrower slots here, and we've got like a set of rods here for threading cables through, and they can go in there. So I think not having to buy an accessory to hold those, because you know they're not going to fit inside the toolbox, I think is a great little feature. And it doesn't stop there. There's another little quirky thing I noticed, and this feature, it wasn't on the promotional material, so I had to do a bit of research to figure out what it was, and that is top box. You've just got a standard lid, and it's all pretty hefty stuff. In the middle box though, you've got this steel plate, and I did wonder what that's for, because it's obviously a weird shape, but Klein have got a light that slots onto that, and then when you open the box, I think it works like a mini fridge. You open the box and the light comes on, and it makes it a bit easier to see what you're doing inside that mid box. Now I don't have that specific light, but it is just a galvanized plate, so I've got my uni light here. I picked this up at the installer show. I really like it. It's magnetized on the back, and it just clicks on, so great little addition. It's a good idea for the mid box, so you know, it's definitely a good idea for the base box, but as you can see, it doesn't have one. So a few great features there, quirky features, and they're all in like this base main retail offering, which I like. So that's number 5. Let me show you number 4. So next up is the removable handle. Now, not a lot of the systems have got a removable handle, but a couple have. Tough Built have. The Klein one though is, I would say, the best one I've ever seen, because not only is it really easy to use, you just pull these out and you can see it says unlocking on the top. The handle comes out really nice and easily. And the main thing is it goes back in easily. It's a little bit faffy with some of them for the handle to slot back in, but that is the absolute easiest one out of all the ones I've looked at. While around the back, it's also got the biggest wheels. Now, it said that on the promotional material, it said the biggest wheels on the market. Well, we've got every toolbox here, and I've checked it. I thought Flex had pretty big wheels, but they're 9-inch wheels, and this one has got 10-inch full rubber wheels. So if you're looking for a toolbox to go off-roading with, I think this is probably your best bet. That's number 4. Let me show you number 3. So number 3 is just how heavy duty this system is. Now it's made out of impact resistant polymer, they say, and you can tell it's a heavy duty material and it's a heavy duty mold. The walls are really sturdy and thick, and you've got extra support. It's like a double wall on the corners, and even the accessory rail is molded in. So it's not like a steel rail that's been riveted on there. It's molded in place, which is pretty clever because obviously you're adding an extra layer of impact material right on the side, but it's still flush with the corners, so you've not got any sort of protrusion, which I quite like. All the boxes have got a seal, so they're all IP65 rated, except for the drawer. I couldn't see a seal on that, and I had a look at the little literature that came with it. The drawers don't seal, but all of the boxes, including the organisers, have all got a plastic seal, so they're fully dustproof and waterproof, which is pretty cool. And all of the locking points are reinforced, which is another little addition. All of these boxes have that reinforcement around the lock, so you can put a really sturdy lock on there, but then you can literally wiggle it off by just bending the plastic. So heavy duty thing. Handles are really stout and heavy duty, as are the front latches and handles. Everything feels really heavy duty, and a nice wide handle on it. So there's nothing flimsy about these boxes. And when it's going on a site, that's one of the most important things. Is it going to last you a lifetime? And I think this one will do. So that's number 3. Let me show you number 2. So number 2 on the list is probably what I'd say is the most obvious feature. When you look at the Klein Modbox, the most obvious thing is it's bright orange. Now, love it or hate it, it's pretty much out there on its own as one of the only bright coloured toolboxes. If you've got this thing on site, you're going to be able to see it a mile off. Now, personally, I really like orange. Lots of details, the nice dark grey matches it really nicely, and it's all nice and solid, so if it was orange and flimsy, I might not like it, but the fact that it's such a professional setup, it's so solid, and there's a lot of thought gone into it, I feel like it justifies it being a nice bright colour. So I like the orange. Let me know, what do you think of the colourway? Would you go for a bright orange toolbox? We don't really have any other bright colours over here in the UK. All of our toolboxes are pretty much black with like a colour accent. It's only the US that get the bright red Milwaukee pack-out boxes. We don't get any bright colour boxes, so I think the orange is a bit of a winner for me. Let me know what you think. That's number 2. Let me show you my top feature. And number 1 on the list, the top feature for me, is the drawer units and the range that the Modbox offers. They're a bit of a new kid on the block, Klein Modbox. Not many systems have such a deep drawer like this, a single deep drawer. Now, as you can see in the bottom of this one, you've got like a stepped section. I mean, obviously they had to put that step in there because it's a recess made for the latching mechanism, so there was no other way around it. Now, I didn't buy all the other drawer boxes because they're very similar, but a single deep drawer is a bit of a one-off. There's not many that are doing it. There's a couple that have got them coming. I don't know if they're quite out yet with Tough Built, for example, but this one is great. And the locking mechanism, look at this. It's a nice solid metal bar and it clicks into place like a really positive click, and you know it's locked. You put a lock through that, no one's getting in. And to unlock it, that little tab is actually a button. You press that in and then the little bar stows away again. The locking mechanism, they call it a one-handed operation, which it is, and it's definitely easy to unlatch boxes. I do find it a little bit tricky though to relatch them, but it can be done. I don't know quite one-handed is the word, but I think when it comes to shadow foamability, you've got to have a good drawer option. So having the 2 drawer, the 3 drawer, and then the single deep drawer has got to be my top feature. So that's all my top positives about the Klein Modbox. Couple of negatives.
Oh, please don't take a turn to negative town.
The connecting mechanism, as I've already said, is not the best. It can be a little bit faffy to get them reconnected, and disconnected is easy, reconnected, they're a little bit of like jigging around to get them connected. Not quite as easy as the Tough Builts, but it does work, and you can have 2 half boxes with a full box on top, which is great. Another negative is following on from basically a positive, which turns into a negative, and that is, I spoke about these attachment rails and the fact they're nice and flush and they're molded, but by having them like that, there's no side handles on any of the boxes. So if you were to try and disconnect and carry these boxes, you're holding on to what is essentially a really thin slip of plastic, and it kind of cuts into your hands. It's not comfortable at all. And if that was a heavy box, these are empty at the minute, and still a bit of weight to them, they don't function as side handles at all. But what I noticed is that this overhang here is actually a handle. They've molded it in a way that it kind of tucks under and you can get your fingers underneath, and that is essentially a handle. So a lot of these boxes do have separate fold-up side handles, but are they necessary? I don't really think so, to be honest. A big negative, though, is the availability. Sadly, we don't have this in the UK. If you wanted one, you'd have to get it imported from America. Now, all of these prices are from the Lowe's website, so if you want the traditional stack, which is bottom rolling box, mid box, and the top toolbox, that's $250 pretty much. Comes out about £192.51, so that's pretty competitive for a triple stack. About 200 quid, especially Klein and Orange. That is good. I'd love to see that in the UK. The wheelie box on its own is about $120, £92. The mid box is $70, that's £53. The top toolbox is $60 or £46. So as always, you buy the 3 together in the stack, you get a bit of a discount. The big drawer, that's $140, so £107. And that is one of the only systems with a really big deep drawer too. So obviously it's a bit more for a drawer, but there's not many other systems that have got this drawer. The clear lid organisers, the narrow one here, the half box, that's $35, that's about 27 quid. And then the wider one is $50, £38. So that's pretty good pricing. I would say it's good value, less than 200 quid for that stack. So that matches it up pretty much against the rigid stack or the equivalent of Bauer stacks. They're a little bit cheaper than this, but you know, 180, 190 pounds, and you've got all these added features. I'd say that is really good value. The problem is you can't get it in the UK, or you can, but you've got to pay customs and shipping. It'd end up being about 400, 500 pounds in the UK, this thing. There are some Klein distributors, some Klein tool distributors in the UK. CF is my local electrical wholesaler, and they have Klein tools, and I have asked them about the Modbox, and you never know, it might turn up. Would you like to see it in the UK? I think we don't have any bright colour toolboxes, so just for that alone, I think we should have it in the UK. But also with the features, I do feel like it's really set up for an electrician, so why not have it in the UK? Let me know in the comments what you think. And it doesn't stop there, because there are more boxes already released in America. When I went and got this, they didn't have the drawers. I had to actually import the drawers separately. And even since then, they've released a rolling drawer box, which obviously we all want to see. That's a big part of these systems now. It's kind of like a race to the rolling drawer box, and Klein are one of the early birds. So that's exciting. They've also got quite a wide array of accessories. Some of them I'm a fan of, and then some of them are a little bit dodgy, but they're trying, and they've got quite an extensive range already. And if you'd like to see me cover all the accessories and maybe some of the latest, newer boxes, Let me know in the comment down below and maybe we can get that arranged. And as you'd expect, we have shadow foam inserts for all of these boxes, and they're one of the nicest fitting inserts I think we do, because the nature of the boxes, they're a perfectly flat bottom. These are the most satisfying inserts ever. They fit in there perfectly. I mean, all shadow foam inserts fit perfectly and they're all very satisfying, but there's something about the Klein one. This is a 50mm orange insert. If you're looking to get your system organised, if it's a Klein Modbox, if it's a Milwaukee pack out, if it's a DeWalt Tough system, if it's a Koki Cruiser, if it's a Makita Mac Pack, whatever box you have, you can get inserts for it from shadowfoam.com in 9 different colours, 30mm and 50mm. They come in twin packs and we ship all over the world, so it doesn't matter where you are. Don't miss out. If you want to get your tools organised, go to shadowfoam.com, pick up your inserts. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Klein Modbox. If you've got one and there's something I've missed, let me know, because we're talking tools down below this video, and I do read all the comments and I reply to as many as I can too. So make sure you drop any thoughts down below. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.